back this morning when it comes to college, specifically when you're sending your son or daughter.
Some students are taking what's known as a gap year, and it's becoming really somewhat of a trend.
News 8's Brian Spyros joins us live from New Haven to explain what it's all about. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, guys. Many Ivy League schools actually encourage their students to take a gap year. Yale is one of those schools, and it's basically a break from when you graduate high school until you go to college. Now, it's a relatively new concept here in the United States, coming about within the last decade or so. It originated in Great Britain years ago, and the idea behind it was to give young people the chance to travel and experience new cultures. Some students doing just that, taking the time to mature and figure out what they want to do with the rest of their life. As a matter of fact, President Obama's daughter Malia just announced she'll be going to Harvard, but she's taking a year off starting in the fall of 2017. We spoke to the director of undergraduate admissions at Quinnipiac University. She tells us they've seen some students take advantage of a gap year and defer their admission, but it's recommended you do something constructive during that time.
I think it can be a wonderful opportunity for students to achieve whatever their goals might be, take some additional time to mature, sometimes save some money for college, and for some students they're looking to take a little break from their studies, but with a plan of getting right back into their studies the following year.
Not everyone thinks a gap year is a good idea. Some educators argue that students say they'll go back to school, but they never do. That could lead to regret down the road. It's also important to note that this decision usually comes about after your son or daughter has already been accepted to school. This way they will have a spot waiting for them when they do decide to go back. So obviously when it comes to this gap year, there are certainly pros and cons. It has to be weighed individually. We are reporting live this morning from New Haven. I'm Brian Spyros. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.